somebody said, is that what happened to Kanye Ma? No, what happened to Kanye Ma, she went to two physicals before her surgery, and she didn't pass the two physicals, but she still got her surgery anyway after they told her she was already high risk. Now, I don't know the actual medical complication that happened on the table. It was something dealing with like the heart or blood or whatever, but I know that she
Anesthesiology.
was. Yeah, yeah, and it's something with that. The body couldn't take whatever happened on the table, but I know she didn't clear two physicals, and she still got it done anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, basically, I'll tell you
Thank
what
you, Indigo. That
happened.
was me.
It was malpractice on the doctor's part because she wasn't cleared. Two, there was supposed to be an in-house nurse, which I believe that was her nephew or something along the lines of that. They ended up leaving her there to go to a baby shower when she was supposed to be sat up in a certain way so her heart didn't stop. But what had happened was, and how it became now practice, is like this is the shit I be talking about. These girls, they be going to the DR, they be going out of the country, and it's okay to get one surgery, maybe two, right? But when you sit there and you get a liposuction, a tummy tuck, a BBL, fat transfer, breast
Oh,
implants, the
that's
whole
too
nine
much.
yards, right? You're putting so much trauma on your body,
Yep.
your heart's gonna give out,
Yep.
right? You might not wake up. Imagine this: a surgery takes however many hours, right? Imagine being under anesthetics for that long. You could die on the table. You can die from the trauma itself that is doing to your body. You can get an infection and die, right? But
Mhm.
because she had so many surgeries in one go, is why it became a malpractice lawsuit.
Mm,
Who
And when
had
she
so
was
many
at the
surgeries
house,
in one go?
nobody was there to check.
Kanye mom.
She just got breast implants.
No, no, she had a tummy tuck. She had a lipo. She had a tummy tuck, and some other shit. And she had her
At the
breast
same
implants.
time?
I thought it was breast
At
implants
Yeah, it
only.
was
at the
just
Yo,
no, it
same.
was
yeah,
just breast implants. I don't know what
No,
you're
no,
talking
no, no,
about.
I
no,
thought it
no.
was only
I
three.
remember
No,
reading it was
no,
multiple
no.
surgeries at
Tommy's
Where
one
no,
did
no,
she
no,
time.
get
no,
it?
no. No. Tommy's right. What happened with Kanye mom
She
was
had
she had
a
a complication
liposuction,
from
tummy tuck,
from the breast
and
Man,
surgery.
go pull that
breast
shit up.
She
Pull
had
reduction.
a
that
Yeah,
shit
bunch of
pull it
up.
up.
surgeries. Yeah,
Yeah,
she had a
y'all go
bunch of.
pull it up,
What we do
please.
need to find
Yeah,
out right there. Somebody
I
need to
didn't.
get
I
the real
thought
knowledge on that.
She didn't
And
No,
she
complete.
she
I
didn't
mean,
clear the physicals too, y'all,
And,
which
Shannon
was
said
bad.
that
and
she experienced sore throat pain and tightening in her chest before collapsing. So
but then age
she had a
matters too.
lot. She had a lot of
Like
surgeries
then
she
going
age
had
into
the
matters,
the.
man.
liposuction, tummy tuck, and the breast
You're
reduction.
Yeah.
exactly. She had the whole nine yards, and I heard like through the grapevine that
Speculation
Kanye
there.
kind of blamed himself for it because he helped pay for those surgeries that led up to his mom's. That's what
He
Somebody
said
people try
that.
to
Google
Oh,
say.
he
that.
said that. He said
That's
that.
Yeah,
hearsay.
she had lipo. She had
Was
a
it
tummy
Google? Did
tuck.
anybody Google that? We still talking about it, but I mean, did anybody
Yeah, I'm
Google
Yes,
it?
looking
I
at it
just
now
read it.
on
It
the
said
That's
West's
correct.
mother had liposuction, a tummy tuck, and a breast reduction. She
Ugh.
chose to recover at home following the procedures. Her autopsy's report revealed that she experienced a sore throat pain and tightening in her chest before collapsing in the early evening, the day after her cosmetic procedures.
So I wasn't lying. And the nephew was the nurse, and the nephew was supposed to stay home. The nephew left to a baby shower, leaving her all by
You
herself.
dumb, stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, she
Wow.
died from
See,
Black
heart
it's
people.
his
failure.
fault for real, for real.
What I just
Some
tell you
bullshitting.
earlier,
I wouldn't have let
Army.
my nephew do shit. I would have hired me somebody. Fuck
Yeah, but
that.
That's a fact.
R&B,
Right.
That's a fact.
R&B.
All
What
that
I tell you
money.
earlier.
You did.
Whenever I'm dealing with doctors, I mean with nurses and shit, I think about some of the dumbass people on Clubhouse. So I don't trust it. I'm always reinforcing it and making like no on some real shit. Like it's some weird motherfuckers on Clubhouse that got real jobs that they're just there. They ain't really doing their job.
You're right, Wack.
Yeah, there's dentists on here, like I said,
Doing dumbass
doctors,
shit.
nurses, they be on Clubhouse. Yeah.
Do you know like liposuction is one of like the most dangerous surgeries too? Like that's one of the most painful surgeries. Like I know
Yep.
people that had lipo, and like they tell me sometimes the pain was not worth it. Like in the end, it was so bad that it wasn't worth it. Some people experience like have high pain tolerance, but yeah, it can be extremely excruciating. But getting a tummy tuck on top of that with a breast reduction on top of that, you can't get multiple surgeries at once. That is way too
Putting
much
your
trauma on
body
the
through
body.
some
That'll
I'm
dumb
with
stop.
you,
shit.
Tommy. That
It depends
doctor
on
should
your
be
body
sued
too.
for malpractice.
It
Yeah.
depends
But
on your
that
body
doctor
type
should
and
have
your
made a.
age.
That doctor was supposed to make that decision. He was money hungry.
Yeah, she didn't pass the physical. I don't know how they just said, okay, fuck it.
Well, this is the thing. The doctor that actually did the surgery, she was denied, I believe, at another
She was
a
Mm-hmm.
denied
cosmetic
twice.
clinic.
Yep.
Yeah, she
Yep,
was
that's why I said she
denied.
denied twice.
the doctor that was the doctor for her actually had previous malpractice cases, and I believe one of those led to a death prior. So it's like, again, vet your doctors, know who you're getting on the table with. But it's like people don't really do as much research on the people that you know what I mean. Especially the doctors down in the DR, they don't give a fuck. They don't. They don't give a shit. They're like, hop up on this table. We're gonna do X, Y, and Z. You go get the fuck up out of
I hate to say it, that situation and Kobe situation in my eyes is kind of in the same lane.
You said Kobe?
Yeah, yeah. Kobe's situation, I was just bad decision making. Like it was forced.
Yeah,
They told him,
yep.
listen,
Yeah, they
the
did.
fire department told him it's too foggy. Everything's grounded. We can't see anything. So they like he wasn't doing it. But trying to get to the game, a lead that he owns. The car. This is why everybody thought Rick Fox was dead because he was on the original um, flight list.
Manifest. Yeah, he was on the manifest. Yep.
Manifest. So when they told him that, right? Rick said, "Fuck that! I just get in the car." He left. Kobe insisted until they called around, found somebody that said, "Okay, I'll fly him." Probably on some because it's Kobe shit, right? Two, three people denied. Nah, I'm not doing it. Grounded. So before they let him fly, he even had to like buy like an extra special permit
Wasn't it
to
his
fly
neighbor? Like he
in this. I don't know who it was, but he had to buy another permit to fly in this because it was real. It was real small. He couldn't see, and shit. That's how he died. They ran up on that goddamn mountain. It was too late. He couldn't pull up. They ran into the mountain.
Yeah.
So it was like, but think about it. It's decision making. And I think where he kind of like, where I kind of frowned on it a little bit was like, all right, it's one thing if it's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking a risk on me. Fuck it. Wack getting up there. But it's another thing when you got your child with you. You
And
got to be
other people's
over,
children.
over cautious. You know, nah, I'm not putting their children because their parents was there too. See that's a prime example of somebody following behind somebody, and then you ran into somebody else's fate. Their parents was with them. They could have, you know what I'm saying? That's on them to make that decision. How many times I'd have made a decision? Nah, we ain't doing that. But nah, ain't cool. We ain't doing it. That's it. But I just think in that situation, it was like the weather with the fire department saying, "Hey, everything's grounded. Nobody wants to fly you. This, that, another," and forcing it right for a game, a lead that if you said we're gonna cancel today and play tomorrow, they'll be there, or simply it's an hour or two delayed because we gotta go on the freeway. They would have did that as well. You know what I'm saying? Some shit we can't force. Like some shit, if it gives you a sign, don't force it. Nigga, you get in your car and the check engine light come on, don't drive the motherfucker to Vegas. Don't force it.
It was almost
Like,
like it was his competitive nature that kind of
I
put him
mean,
in,
this ain't no
forced him to him.
motherfucking basketball game.
Exactly, I know what you mean, but you know that mentality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Nah,
you
It's
can't.
fuck
life or
that.
When I
death, bro.
looked at it, I was
You
like,
got to go with your instinct.
That
yeah, I was,
spoiled brat shit.
but it ain't even
I'ma
That
instinct
do what
part.
I
because
want to do,
That part
cause
R&B.
this what I
R&B,
want to
R&B.
do, cause I got the
Yep.
R&B,
money to do it.
yeah, you can't,
Yep.
yeah,
That
but that
spoiled
don't
brat
mean
shit.
nothing. That don't mean shit. Like,
These
that,
brats be doing.
that don't mean nothing. Like,
Respectfully,
listen,
I ain't mean to disrespect the
when you
man,
get,
but I'm
when
just
you
saying.
get signs, we all get like, for instance, you trying to go somewhere, right? You really didn't know if you wanted to go. You know, it's a person there you don't really fuck with, right? Whatever, whatever, whatever. All right, next thing you know, you can't find your keys. You know what I'm saying? Then you going down the stairs, you break your motherfucking nail. You go up there and super glue your fucking nail. You get in the motherfucking car, right? You coming out the motherfucking driveway. You run over something. Like, yo, how many motherfucking signs you got to get to say, yo,
That's a motherfucking fact,
Yeah,
though.
Chuck
you right
that?
about that one.